modular. Too.
All things considered, decent cable management for that case. Doesn't look like there's too many cable routing options. So,
yep.
Nice job, Daniel. Not Day Lewis. So let's get on with our next little half segment. Before we do Pit My PC, I really wanted to quickly.
We just did Pit My PC.
Yeah, before we do Face Off, I wanted to really quickly give a shout out to some fans of mine and Paul's who sent this lovely package a couple weeks ago. I've been meaning to unbox this on the show, but I just keep forgetting. The one time I was actually going to do it, my car broke down.
It's my Girl Scout cookies. That is true. That's very true.
So this is from Dora and Martin, or Martine, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce, but they're from Argentina, and they sent us this giant box of just loaded with, like, Argentinian sweets. They're from Argentina.
Yeah.
And they even gave us, like, a travel guidebook called Buenos Aires. That's in Spanish, so we can like brush up on our Spanish if we ever want to visit them one day. And they wrote us like this very nice letter, which has like a description of all the different candies that are in here, and also some very kind words about just how much they love us and how awesome we are.
Did they see which the best candy was that you should let me try?
Let's see. So alfajores. They those are some pretty those are well received. Captain del Espacio, I think, is from their hometown.
Space Captain?
In Quilmes.
That translates to Space Captain.
Space Captain.
I speak Spanish.
There's like also a giant bag of like taffy and stuff, which I've kind of already broken into. The wafer things, guys, Martine and Dora, the Turon y Mani is very good. My wife and I like these a lot. There's also, I haven't had this one yet.
Which of these should I eat?
Really good. Okay, let me try to find a Captain. Oh, look at this! Look at this thing.
Oh,
This looks interesting. Some of these might have gotten a little melty in my car because they were left in there when the tow truck took my car away.
Oh no!
I was like stranded on the street, so I couldn't take it with me. So they might be a little melty, but I'm sure they still taste delicious.
This is a relleno de mousse, which means moose.
Relleno of moose.
Moose testicles.
This is Vaquita, which is just a giant bar of dulce de leche.
Oh my god!
And I actually had a piece of this earlier. It's very rich and tastes incredible.
Okay.
Those are the two things I took away.
Since you already opened this one.
There's also a box of mints, because after you eat all the dulce de leche, dulce de leche, you smell like shit.
Wait, did you open this?
This
is unopened.
Yeah, there's like 5 of everything in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's easily, it's definitely probably in this.
I don't want to open that.
Yes, they've even got.
I gotta eat something.
Look, there's a triple Oreo thing that I've never seen before.
Oreo trilogy?
This is the only thing in the box that looked vaguely familiar to me.
The Oreo.
I know what that is.
It's an Oreo trilogy.
Alfajor.
I don't understand. This has happened to me multiple times. You go to Canada, and they have chips in Canada by American chip companies that they don't sell in the U.S.
Like ketchup chips.
Yeah, but they look all awesome, and they taste really good. You're like, why aren't those for sale here?
It's not fair.
Like, oh, we did like a study group and like a focus group, and they didn't like it.
Damn Canadians. That's why I hate Canadians.
Which of these? I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna eat all of this.
This is the Captain Del Espacio. There's a banana. There's a banana candy in here that I almost used as a punishment for Face Off because that's the one that I didn't like at all.
Okay.
Tasted really bad to me. There's loads of stuff, man. I don't know what that is.
Alright.
We should try something though. Here. Let me. While you're deciding, I can read some of like what they were saying.
I'm gonna eat the moose testicles. I think.
Bagley's are just as awesome as Captain Del Espacio. Comes from Mar del Plata, the city Dora was born in.
Yeah.
They they gave us so much history here. I got to like know who they are. I feel like I've known them for years.
It's like we're eating candy with
such a nice letter. Like it's a very like lengthy and thoughtful.
This is well planned
letter.
Slightly melty, and I definitely need like a paper towel or something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
You do that. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna try this one. I've been eyeing this.
Gather tribute.
I've been eyeing this one. This is
The choice is simple.
Budincito. I almost read that in a Vietnamese accent. Just, I don't know. Of course you've had it. Thank you. Cubierto con chocolate. What's cubierto mean?
That means to.
It's like children's
it's a
tears.
word. It's a word that pleads for change.
Covered. Oh, it just means covered with chocolate.
It means covered with chocolate.
Okay. Alright, it's starting to make sense.
Alright.
Test this out.
Yeah, that'll count.
Alright. Oh, wow.
That's good. It tastes good. It's chocolate.
Napkin.
Bit of texture.
Oh my god.
Man, this did get a little messed up in your car, but
Yeah, it looks like
Thanks,
it's missing the chromosome or something. It looks a little messed up, but I'm gonna.
very good.
Thanks, friend.
What? You did like I just jizzed my pants kind of
I
thing.
kind of did. Just like I'm not wearing any pants, but you should try this.
Okay, give me a bite.
It's really good. It's like a soft bread inside of chocolate. Just like just the texture alone. That's Paul's O face. It's just like it's still going. It's still coming. Yeah.
Washing over me in waves. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's so good.
If I continue to eat this, it's gonna make a crazy mess.
Yeah.
Have
Don't get it near the Razer Blade Pro
you done the video on that yet?
2016 Razer Blade Pro. I'm in the middle of the review.
Don't
fuck it up now.
What's the model again? Did you shoot the B-roll?
2016 new. No, I haven't.
I was like B-roll like immediately after.
Always love a pocket healer.
I like leaving fingerprints on it because then the viewers are like, oh, he actually tested it before he did the review.
It's very authentic.
Yep.
Okay.
But okay. Thank you very much again, Dora and Martin.
Thank you,
for
Dora and
sending all
Martin.
this stuff.
You're good
We
people.
appreciate it. If you guys want to send us stuff, we have PO boxes. So
Yes,
you
we
don't-
do.
You know, so you don't like know where we live and show
Actually,
up and
I
tell
haven't
us.
checked my PO box in several weeks, and I feel
Neither have
bad.
I. Neither have I.
I really need to go in and do that. My PO box is PO Box 4325, Diamond Bar, California.
Gathered truth.
Area code 91765. If anyone wants to send me stuff, I don't really have it listed many places, so if you're hearing that, it means you're special.
Mine is in the description of my videos. You can find it there.
Well, that makes things easy.
Yeah, it does. That's why I did it.
Are you getting spam yet? though?
Because I'm smart. No. Spam? No.
You're
Haven't gotten spam yet.
you're gonna start getting a bunch of like speakers that show up.
And dildos?
And dildos. And dildos. Well, that goes without as soon as you tell our audience.
I'd be fine with getting dildos, but
There
now I
is.
can't even show them on screen because then we'll get kicked. We'll get banned. We'll
Look,
get
there's
permabanned.
certain limits. There's limits to what can be done with dildos while live streaming.
Free to dildos. Dildo lives matter. Alright, let's move on to Face Off. This is where Paul and I go head to head.
Spaz Attack, yes. Ketchup chips from Canada. That would be glorious.
I would kill for that.
I think I saw poutine flavored chips there. Just throw that out there. Okay.
Face Off.
Face Off.
Paul and I are gonna kick each other's ass, and the loser has to do something stupid. I'm really, yeah. I'm not gonna say too much right now.
I don't even know what the.
Don't look at the punishment. It's a secret. It's a surprise. And okay, let's play this game.
This
I'm
is
surely crushing
the
it.
game is Crazy Monkey.
Crazy monkey.
No, it's Crazy Monkey Games. What?
No, you have
How does this
to
work?
click it.
I have to play.
Play.
Hot Blood Boxing.
Yep. I like the animations. So just to be frank, I have not even tried out this game yet. I have not even tried playing it.
Really?
It may be completely broken. It might not even work.
Usually Kyle practices so he can beat me.
Several hours before the show, but not this time. So
Grueling
you actually have
training.
a fair chance of winning.
Alright, are we gonna warm up at all, or are we just gonna
I say we do one warm-up
Okay.
round.
player versus player?
So I believe I am. Let's see. I'm WASD, and
Okay.
it looks like that is punch.
How do you punch?
So you're 1, 2, 3. That's why I needed a num key. So 1, 2, 3. You can figure that out.
Okay. and I
So
can
one's
block
left,
the-
one's right, and then one's like a power punch.
Okay.
All right, I think we're good though. I think you want to just do like first to 3.
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait, first 2, 3 or best out of 3?
Let's do best out of 3.
Okay, we'll do best out of 3.
Okay.
Also depending on how big or how fast these go.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, you ugly
Dancing.
mug.
Yeah, you gotta
Look at your stupid mohawk.
float like a butterfly. Stink like a...
You look like a landmine but on a bad day. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Give y'all the all 1-2. Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
good
what?
lord. Wow, the crowd goes wild in the Squareagon. Oh, come on. What? Wow. Come on. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, how'd you block?
You press the other button.
Oh, jeez. Which button?
The block
Are you
button.
pulling my leg right now?
Oh, shit.
This is getting violent.
Very close. I mean, right? We're neck and neck right now. That's the wrong button, boy. Is there like a... I feel like there needs to be a retaliation button or something. You're kicking my ass! God damn it!
Crazy monkey gods, shine upon me!
Damn it!
Oh, Jesus. Son of a bitch!
Oh, wait, what?
Still somehow
That was bullshit.
punch through your fist.
Apparently I can't just sit there and block.
There is a breaking point, I believe.
Alright, Cal wins round 1.
Okay, that's round 1. Alright. We'll do one more, hopefully. I can get you on this one.
Never! I'm gonna come back.
I always love a close fight, unless I'm in it.
Be just like the Patriots.
I will destroy you! Oh, come on.
Ah.
Oh, Jesus. Did you ever play Mike Tyson?
Yes.
Punch Out?
Of course. Did I ever
I feel like
play
I'm
Mike
much better
Tyson?
at this than I am at that game.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I was also like 8.
I'm
Oh,
noticing
good
that
lord.
as well. Alright. Doesn't seem right.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God, come on.
Gal. I say. Double kill.
How? I don't know. The physics of this game are obviously quite complex.
Triple kill.
No.
They're beyond my understanding. Oh,
Damn it. Alright, I'm getting destroyed.
Come on.
See, this is what I don't understand. Like what? I'm obviously,
Alright.
like I'm wailing on you, and then suddenly you're just able to knock me completely down.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's,
Alright.
maybe it's just, you know, my guy's, he drinks more milk or something.
Alright, well.
I don't know. That,
Yeah,
that mohawk was slowing you down.
The mohawk obviously was not a good fashion choice.
That's aerodynamic, and you know, you don't quite sting like a butterfly.
True.
That's where it was tired. But
There it goes.
yes, I got the eye of the tiger. I'm the eye of the tiger.
Obviously.
I'm the next Rocky Balboa. That is for sure.
Alright,
So,
what's my damn punishment?
all right. So the punishment is fun.
Okay.
You're gonna like it, but you can't look at my
Sure-
screen.
Sure will.
You can't look at my screen, all right?
I'll try not
I know
to.
you're a big cheater.
Okay.
So, what I came up with for today's punishment was we're gonna do a Twitter troll Mad Libs type of deal here. So
Okay.
you're gonna fill out a Mad Libs,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do something with it. So let's do the Mad Libs first, all right?
Alright.
So I need a couple variables from you. Don't look at my screen. I need to pick a number 1 through 12.
Let's go with 2.
2, okay. All right, now I need you to give me the name of a popular YouTuber, preferably one that has a Twitter account.
I see. Alright. Let's go with Wendell.
Okay.
Wendell from level 1 tech.
Good choice. And then I need a plural noun, please.
You shall know.
Plural noun is obviously going to be invertebrates. Invertebrates.
Invertebrates. And then we need a verb, past tense.
Suckled.
Suckled. And a body part.
I mean, I just said suckled. I want to say teat, but I feel like that would be too on the
perfect.
nose,
Yep.
right? Let's say earlobe.
All right, earlobe. Sorry, there was one more. Adjective.
Uncomfortable.
For the Sindora.
Okay. This is what you're going to be tweeting to. You picked number 2, which was assigned to a random YouTuber,
Okay.
which is Luke.
All right.
So you're going to have to actually tweet this to Luke.
All right. I get to tweet.
And here's the
something.
tweet that you created for Luke.
Okay.
I heard Wendell put a bunch of invertebrates in your pants after you suckled his earlobe.
That gives me
Uncomfortable! Uncomfortable. That is what you
Can you put that in the show doc so I
sure can.
I can grab it via the copy paste?
Yes. You'll have to,
The best.
can't do that.
Luke's gonna be so turned on. He'll never.
it is. You'll have to tag Wendell because I just put his name.
Okay.
Thanks, friend.
All right.
I say we do this every show.
This would be this is
Or somehow
this
make
is,
it into like, its own
This is
segment,
vaguely
maybe.
a throwback to Fantastic Forums, which we
Yeah.
haven't done in. Actually, speaking of Fantastic Forums,
that was well
since we
done.
were speculating at the beginning of the show where the hell Johnson came from, I'm pretty sure that's where he came from.
Oh yeah, I think you're
John,
right.
was that we needed an exclamation and somebody said Johnson.
Full circle
Right?
once again. Yes.
All right, see?
I think that's right. I'm pretty sure you're
Memory jogged. All right.
Woo!
Okay. I
Memory
heard. Tech
Okay.
Wendell. So this needs to be at Luke, but I'll put the dot in front of it so it goes to everybody.
Perfect. I'd expect nothing
Just,
less.
yeah, I'm not gonna just do a direct tweet to Luke. I
So
mean,
guys, as soon as this tweet gets fired off, go to Paul's Twitter
you misspelled
page.
You misspelled invertebrates.
I was in Notepad. I was just doing it to get it in there. So just make sure you retweet it.
I'm gonna add an emoji.
Reply.
Any suggestions in chat which emoji I should add to this?
There's got to be like an uncomfortable emoji,
I
right?
do like that the Twitter web interface, if you're just on the website, has finally added the ability to put emojis. The thing I like most about it is you can mouse over the emojis, and certain ones
They'll
where on your
tell you,
phone,
right.
it tells you what it's supposed to be. Like this one is flushed face,
Yeah.
which I'm just gonna use. So that seems perfect. All right. Winky face. We have winky face. I think flushed face. I moused
Yeah.
over it completely on my own, so we'll.
I love the hilarity and some people just want to watch the world
That,
burn.
that worked out.
Okay. Good pick for the message.
Thank you.
Well done.
Double kill.
Remarkably cogent.
Yep.
Uh,
If you guys like that, let us know. We'll be bringing it back in future
Killing
episodes.
spree.
So, I think we can go ahead and move on to our final segment, which is tech news. And there's a couple things to cover. Actually, I only have 3 articles, but they're sort of lengthy because they're all about Ryzen, which is literally just around the corner. I shouldn't
Well,
say
you're out of
literally,
time
'cause
anyway,
then there would
so.
be a corner. Yes, you're right. So, wow, I am. Let's go ahead and plow through this quickly. Starting with the entire Ryzen lineup being leaked recently. This is from good old WCCF Tech, reposted by them, and this is originally from Cooler, which is the Asian website, I believe. So,
cool alert.
coolalert.com,
Okay.
and according to that source, there's going to be up to 17 SKUs in the Ryzen family that are going to be releasing soon, this year, potentially.
Ooh, a black edition.
They're going to be branded as R3, R5, and R7. The internal code names for those were S3, S5, S7. That would represent the entry-level, mainstream, and enthusiast arenas for the Zen architecture. And the first Ryzen CPUs to launch will be R7s. So we're only going to be seeing R7s at first, which are the high end. And those are going to be featuring 8 cores. All the R7 chips will have 8 cores, and let's see, R3 and R5 will be, again, more reasonably priced, and those will have 4 and 6 core SKUs. So, according to the article, every series will also have an X model. So this is probably similar to what Intel does with their enthusiast line, where you have the 5960X or the 6950X, which indicates the flagship, highest end, best at overclocking chip that's available. AMD's kind of followed suit. Again, this is all sort of rumor speculation. It's a leak after all, so take it with a slight grain of salt. But according to that, there's going to be an X model in the R3 lineup, the R5, and the R7 lineup, which is basically going to be faster and better at overclocking. That's not to say that it's going to be exclusively overclockable, because as we already know, that's been confirmed by AMD themselves, all the chips are going to be unlocked. We're all going to have unlocked multipliers across the Zen architecture. So that's cool. No one's getting left behind in the OC club. I would imagine that this just means the X chip potentially is binned. You know, it's been cherry-picked by AMD. We might even see a bring back of the Black Edition with these.
Yeah, didn't it say that earlier in the article?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the speculation. That we might be seeing more Black Editions pop up with these X models, these X SKUs. The flagship 8-core that we're probably most interested in the R7 lineup is going to be the AMD R7 1800X, which again is going to be 8 cores and hyper-threaded, or have SMT support. So that's going to have 16 threads on it, which is pretty sweet. It's going to be It's anticipated to have 3.6 gigahertz boost clock, base clock with a boost of 4 gigahertz, which puts it on par with the 6900K. So I would imagine all the demos that AMD's been kind of like putting out there so far, saying, look, this competes with Intel's $1,100 Core i7 enthusiast chip. This is the CPU they've been demoing this whole time. It's the R7 1800X, which is going to be, again, competing with the 6900K. It's going to have 20 megabytes of cache. 4 of those megabytes are going to be L2, the other 16 L3, and we're looking at on-par performance with $1,100 Intel CPU at lower TDP as well, 95 watts, I believe, which is very power efficient for that high performance. And we're also speculating on price at this point still, like anything else. $500 to $700 is, after all, pretty beastly chip. The remaining R7 chips are also going to be featuring 8 cores and 16 threads, with clock speeds ranging anywhere from 3 to 3.6 gigahertz. And that's 3.6 gigahertz boost, so you'd still potentially be able to overclock that to 4 gigahertz thereabouts, I would imagine. And it looks like it's an Asian website, I believe. So coolalert.com.
Okay.
And according to that source, there's going to be up to 17 SKUs in the Ryzen family that are going to be releasing soon, this year, potentially.
Ooh, a Black Edition.
They're going to be branded as R3, R5, and R7. The internal codenames for those were S3, S5, S7. That would represent the entry-level, mainstream, and enthusiast arenas for the Zen architecture. And the first Ryzen CPUs to launch will be R7s. So we're only going to be seeing R7s at first, which are the high end. And those are going to be featuring 8 cores. All the R7 chips will have 8 cores, and let's see, R3 and R5 will be, again, more reasonably priced, and those will have 4 and 6 core SKUs. So, according to the article, every series will also have an X model, so this is probably similar to what Intel does with their enthusiast line, where you have the 5960X or the 6950X, which indicates the flagship, highest end, best at overclocking chip that's available. AMD's kind of followed suit. Again, this is all sort of rumor speculation. It's a leak after all, so take it with a slight grain of salt. But according to that, there's going to be an X model in the R3 lineup, R5, and the R7 lineup, which is basically going to be faster and better at overclocking. That's not to say that it's going to be exclusively overclocked because, as we already know, that's been confirmed by AMD themselves, all the chips are going to be unlocked. They're all going to have unlocked multipliers across the Zen architecture. So that's cool. I would imagine that this just means an X chip potentially is binned. You know, it's been cherry picked by AMD. We might even see a bring back of the black edition with these models, which would be
it's didn't it say that earlier in the article?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's the speculation that we might be seeing more black editions pop up with these X models, these X SKUs. The flagship 8-core that we're probably most interested in the R7 lineup is going to be the AMD R7 1800X, which again is going to be 8 cores and hyper-threaded or have SMT support. So that's going to have 16 threads on it, which is pretty sweet. It's going to be anticipated. It's anticipated to have 3.6 gigahertz boost clock, or I'm sorry, base clock with a boost of 4 gigahertz, which puts it on par with the 6900K. So I would imagine all the demos that AMD's been kind of like putting out there so far, saying, "Look, this competes with Intel's $1,100 Core i7 Enthusiast chip." This is the CPU they've been demoing this whole time. It's the R7 1800X, which is going to be again competing with the 6900K. It's going to have 20 megabytes of cache. 4 of those megabytes are going to be L2, the other 16 L3, and we're looking at on-par performance with an $1,100,000 Intel CPU at lower TDP as well, 95 watts, I believe, which is very power efficient for that kind of performance. And we're also speculating on price at this point still, like everything else, $500 to $700. It is, after all, a pretty beastly chip. The remaining